Dr. Lim, Dr. Lim Wee Kiak.
Chairman, it is not uncommon for us to hear senior residents complaining about 可以病不可以死，可以死不可以病, which means that can fall ill but cannot die. Singapore has one of the best healthcare systems in the world, but it does not come cheap. This is evident from the effectiveness of our COVID response and is further reinforced by the fact that Singaporeans enjoy one of the highest life expectancy in the world. That's 83.8 years for 2021. But with rapid medical technology and pharmaceutical advances, costs of healthcare delivery have increased exponentially. In 2018, medical inflation was at 10%, 10 times more than general inflation in Singapore. But this appears to be a global situation. Average global medical inflation rate was observed at 9.7% that year. As population ages, more spending on healthcare will be required, and the rate of medical inflation will need to be checked. How is MOH keeping track of medical inflation trend and looking into its impact on Singaporean? The average Singaporean household expenses on healthcare costs in 2017 and 2018 was found to increase by 4.5 to 5.5 percentage points as from 5 years ago. The actual increase differs slightly across different income groups, but it is somewhat concerning to note that the lower income group, the lowest 20% bracket, saw their healthcare costs forming the largest portion, which is 7.8% of their household expenses. How much does the average Singaporean household spend on healthcare, and how does it compare with other developed countries? Are our current Medisave contribution keeping pace with the medical inflation? Our 3M framework, public financing healthcare, plays a critical role in keeping quality of healthcare affordable for all. DPM has announced that there will be higher remuneration for our nurses and healthcare support staff, which I fully concur with. But so we must now also examine how to fund the inevitable increases in healthcare expenses. With aging population, our elderly will be saddled with more healthcare costs pertaining to illness. Last year, I voiced my concern for senior citizens who have to pay upfront cash for their age-related medical treatment. I would like to suggest that medical usage limits be tiered according to age to ensure our elderly residents' growing healthcare needs are met. Naturally, we must ensure Medisave contribution would commensurate with the higher medical expenses. When is our last review of our Medisave contribution? Will the ministry do a review on our current 3M health financing strategy to ensure all Singaporeans will be adequately covered and keep up with medical inflation?